Alright, what is going on, guys? It is iMatttyiCe. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for joining me for another video. Today I need to go over everything that is very, and I mean very wrong with the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Before anything, just notice that yes, this is Cold War gameplay that's in the background. I planned on recording a lot of Modern Warfare 2 beta gameplay just as spare background for the upcoming weeks. And here's the thing, I did not want to play that game barely. And I have a lot, I gotta pull my control freak, excuse the moving around. I didn't want to play that game, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had way bigger hopes for Modern Warfare 2 than it actually was, if that makes any sense. And please, again, excuse the shitty Cold War gameplay in the background. I am talking and playing at the same time, just so you guys can have something relatively nice to look at, because I love Cold War. I know it's a very controversial game, but I love Cold War. So first off, before I get into the problems that I have with this game, Infinity Ward actually posted a tweet saying the concerns of the community will not be basically met. And what the fuck are they thinking? What are they thinking? They obviously did not learn from Modern Warfare 2019. And I hate that fucking game to death. I absolutely hate that fucking game. I'm pretty sure I don't even have a day played on it because it was that bad. And I genuinely mean that. I think that game is a pile of garbage. And I think that they're going back to their old ways, when they shouldn't. They are literally saying they're not listening to us. They are not at all. They posted a tweet saying that there will be no red dot on the minimap. What are you thinking? Literally, what are you thinking? They had the dumbest excuse ever for why they were not going to put a fucking red dot on the minimap, and it was to basically help the casual, quote-unquote casual players of the new game. How is that going to help them? Literally, how will that help them through this entire game? If you're just starting out on Call of Duty, like, Modern Warfare 2 is going to be your first ever Call of Duty game, and I'm very sorry if it is. This is definitely not the game for you to start on. It will definitely not be the game for you to start on at all, because it's not going to counter to these newer players. They need a fucking minimap. Even if it's casual or a hard player like myself, or, you know, just the average player that likes to hop on and pub stomp, then it needs a fucking minimap. I don't care. It literally needs a fucking minimap. So their reasoning for not putting one in to help the casual players is fucking bullshit. They just don't want to add it in. They have their mindset on this game is perfect. They have their mindset on that the game doesn't need any adjusting, and nothing's going to change from the beta. They're not going to listen to the feedback at all, which they said they were going to do. They're listening to us players. They care about what we have to say. They clearly fucking don't. At all. There's just no way in hell that you can expect a player like me, a player like, not even casual players. I don't consider myself a casual player because low-key I'm a fucking nerd and I play it way more than I should, and I don't even know why the hell I buy the game anymore, to be honest with you. I really don't. It's a fucking pile of shit. So that's one thing. No minimap. That's a fucking huge problem. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the community will agree. There was a tab on one of the more popular guys on Twitter that talked about Call of Duty. They put a poll out saying, would you rather have a red dot or would you rather have no red dot? It was 88 to fucking, I'm not good at math, but I think it was 88 to 12 of the percent of people that wanted a minimap. The percent of people that wanted a minimap is 88%. And there's 30,000 votes. There's only 12 saying that they didn't give a shit and they'd rather not have it. So, that should tell you something. Infinity Ward should really fucking look at these Twitter accounts. They should really be listening to the community. They should really be looking at the feedback that these people will give, because they're going to lose all of their player base. I mean, people will not want to deal with that for 2 years. I can fucking guarantee you that. They will not want to deal with that for 2 years. So that's a huge fucking flop right there already. I won't get into the perk system yet because I still don't know my opinions on it. The MW2 beta week 2, they may change some of that shit up. I know I saw something about they were going to change certain things with the perk system. So, you know what? I got to wait and see what they do with that. I'm still not going to give them credit for trying to do that or trying to help the game at all when they're not. So I won't get into the perk system. We'll get into the fact, though, that the footsteps are loud as dick and they need a dead silence perk. They need a fucking dead silence perk. There is no way in fuck you can expect anybody to ever... It's another safe zone, dude. It's another safe space. It's another safe space for these fucking casual players. They sit in the corners and they listen for footsteps. That's all they do. So you need a dead silence perk very badly, especially if the footsteps are going to stay the way they are. It doesn't need to be a fucking field upgrade. I don't know what made them think in the first place it was a good idea to do it that way, but how the hell do you expect to do anything good with a field upgrade? How are you supposed to run around, search and destroy? It's not. This game is not meant to be run around on. Literally, that's it. It's just not meant to be run around on. You have to sit in a corner. That's it. Sit in a fucking corner and wait for somebody to come by. And that hurts us players because it's boring. Run around the whole map looking in every single corner, it's boring. We don't want to do that. We want to have run and gun. We want to run at people. We don't want to fucking experience Call of Duty that way. That's just not right. Well, we are waiting for the next match, by the way. I just want to thank you guys. I didn't gain much of a following from this last video, but if anybody finds my channel again some way, thank you for all the love and support on the last video. I haven't gotten views like that in probably, oh god, I couldn't even, at least 5 years. That video blew up and I appreciated everybody giving me their thoughts too on the game because I know people had very mixed feelings. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it. So, you know, it was good to see what people had to say about the game, and I kind of agreed with what most of the people said. So, like I said, thank you so much for the support on that video. I mean, that meant a lot. So that's why I'm back here making this video to share my thoughts now, because at the time when I had recorded that video, I said to myself, man, I'm very, very excited for this game. And now I kind of am on the fence about it. So I appreciate you guys on the last video. So I won't get too much into the maps, only because we only had like 3 or 4 in the beta. I thought 1 out of the 4 maps that we got was actually good. I can't even fucking remember the name of it now, but it was the smallest one that was on the beta, and that was pretty cool. I was disappointed to see that people had already gotten into fucking glitch spots and basically ruined the map, because I was actually excited for that. It was the only map I got excited for on the whole entire rotation of the game. When I saw it pop up, I actually got excited. So, Farm, I think, was one of the maps. That map is decent for certain game modes. It can hurt you on other game modes, or it's basically one-sided. You know, you just get control spawns and then you keep moving around, and you can either get caught with your pants down or you can be doing the slaying on that map. That's basically it. The hotel map, though, is an absolute pile of garbage. Another perfect example of a Modern Warfare 2019 map, and it was fucking atrocious. I couldn't believe how bad of a map that was. I mean, putting that in a beta, too, I mean, wouldn't you think you'd be smarter and put in smaller maps, exactly what the people have been wanting? Don't you think you put in smaller maps than that? So, that was just absolutely fucking insane to me that they had to do that. Like I said, I know it's a beta, and I know there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but will it really be done, though, is the question? Probably not. You know, this game is supposed to be the one we're getting for 2 years, and they're not going to give a absolute dick about it. They're just not going to care. They will not listen to the people that actually play the game and actually pay for the game. You know, they're just not going to do it. It's their game, and they're going to play it how they want to play it. That's exactly how it's going to be. And there's people in this world that will just fucking play it because they're fucking mouth breathers, and they don't know the difference between a good COD and a bad COD, and that's okay. You know, not everybody's as passionate as some people in this community, and, you know, I understand that. And it just sucks because even if they're new to the game, even if they have no idea how to play Call of Duty, or they're picking up Call of Duty for the first time in their life, like I am right there, as you just saw, they they're gonna just assume this is a good game. They're gonna look at this as a good game. And you know what? It's sad to see because they don't know how other many great CODs there was and how downhill this fucking game has really become. And it really is sad because you remember those days hopping on after school? You remember those days hopping on to fucking Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, the original. You don't remember how good those were. And it's sad to see, you know? You wish there was more games like that still. And honestly, this is what I thought it would be like. Modern Warfare 2 would feel nostalgic to me. And I did not have one bit of nostalgia playing that game at all. I found myself being more frustrated than anything. Still score-based matchmaking in the fucking game. In a beta. Lobby disbanding. What the fuck can you do with that? Lobby disbanding, man. Why? What made you think that was a great idea? It's a fucking beta. Let people enjoy the game. If you want to throw it in afterwards and troll us that there is no skill-based matchmaking, then fucking do it. But you're there to enjoy the game. You're there to get a feel for the game. You're not there to try your fucking ass off. You're just not. How can I enjoy a beta when I'm sitting there playing against fucking Billy Bob Joe 412 and getting my ass fucking slammed? How is that enjoyable? You really want me to play your game for a whole year when I know that it's just going to be like that? Like, seriously, that's just wrong to me. I don't know. I'm trying to go back in my head right now, make sure I said everything that needs to be said. I feel like I am blame truth right now because I am frustrated with how the game is going to be coming, and if I got to play this game for 2 fucking years like this, I just can't believe it. I honestly, at this point, can't believe that they fucked it up so bad. And I really hope that they do add a red dot and a different perk system, but they said on their Twitter that they're not going to change any of it. It's their bread and butter, and they're going to do what the fuck they want with it. And they're not going to listen to nobody. They lied. They lied on the fucking stage, man. They lied on the stage of that whole big fucking ordeal with Modern Warfare 2, and they invited all those YouTubers and streamers out. They lied. They ain't going to do fucking shit for us. They ain't going to do shit for them. And it's ridiculous. I don't know how well I can get that point across. My word means absolutely nothing because I am not as big as some of these other guys, but I'm sure as fuck hoping that some of these YouTubers spoke up and said something at this conference. I'm hoping that they gave their opinions and thoughts about this because, man, they're the only ones that can probably save us. They don't listen to us as a community. They listen to the bigger players, bigger streamers. And, I don't know. They invite the wrong people out to this shit. They invited the NFL. Good example. They invited the NFL out to alpha test their game. Even before it was a fucking beta. What the fuck do those guys know? Honestly, I mean, there's some guys that probably have played this game for years and have been in the community for a long time, but what are they gonna do? These guys over at Infinity Ward, Activision, they're gonna really listen to those guys? I don't fucking think they're gonna do that. That's for sure. You know, if they don't listen to us, the players, the actual real players that play this shit all year round, all year long, what the fuck makes you think they're gonna listen to them? Honestly, what the fuck? I'm hoping that they listen to the streamers. I'm hoping that they listen to all these guys that they flew out and actually gave a shit if they were there or not. I hope that they make the right decisions, man. If they add in that mini-map, honestly, if they just add in the red dot to the mini-map and made it more fast-paced, I'd be okay with it. I would be happy. They don't have to do anything else. Just put on a fucking mini-map. That's all you need to do, and then I feel like the community would be a lot happier with that. That's pretty much all you got to do. So, like I said, I'm trying to go back in my head right now, make sure I got all my points across. If I come up with anything else, I'm sure I'll bring it up in a later video. I'll leave it at that, and we will end the video there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I appreciate all you guys that came around for the last video, like I said, and hopefully we can make a better game out of this. I'm hoping that more people speak up, even though there's millions of people that have probably already spoken up. I'm hoping that we can do something about this, because it's needed in order for people to play this game for 2 years. It is honestly needed. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will catch you guys on the next video.